Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so for the fun that we had in our last episode, from me nearly dying falling into the pit, let's see if those guys were moving. I've got to get working on cleaning up this stuff. Alright, so missed a few here. Let's get... Oh, no, I didn't miss them. They got rebuilt because of... Let's take that one off too, yeah. They got rebuilt because of the projector that was still on. Alright, so that works. I think what we need to do is increase this bob. I just need to take care of this. Just do it. How many we got left? A couple few. Make sure not to run out of hydrogen this time. Alright. So comments from last episode, appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, that last jump, it was... Oh, yeah, I was kind of worried there a little bit myself. Not gonna lie. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this done. I think if I could just move that bob up one... Oh, he's doing it. He probably got distracted by all those refineries. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and do this. Do that. Let's get ourselves some steel plates back. There we go, because we always need those for building. Alright, so support looks good. We're going to do more of those as we go forward. So G, turbine. We need to get these in here. Get some more power going. Because I'm actually concerned that with as much production we have going on, that we might be causing some issues. Why aren't you placing? Oh, because it takes interior plates. Let's come in here because we don't have to use our jetpack to reach this one. I guess could have landed where those grinders were, but this will work all the same. So I'm thinking something about like that. Get Havoc out of the way. There we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. And then when we get the rest of the program, or the pit installed, we'll put probably four more on. So that's definitely going to increase our power being brought in. Alright, so Bob's going to work on this, he's going to work on that, we're going to go work on other things. I want to see on how we're doing with the skyhook. Should getting closer now. Production's up and running. Yeah, look at that. That's coming together nicely. Alright, so I want to take a moment to see how we're doing on our production stuff. So, how many of these are off? Okay, so all assemblers are on. Refineries. Could be a few of these turned off. Yeah. That's fine. And then gravel sifter is turned on. Ice. Or, let's see, that's be O2 gens. They're probably turned off because, well, they need to be turned off because we're not using much. But I also wanted to make sure that they weren't running without having their modules on them. Okay. Control panel. Power efficiency, resource efficiency, 858%. Alright. Super fast. Alright, so they're all done. So we can turn those on if we want to. So pretty much the only thing that's off right now is going to be our ice. Oh, these have modules on them. Well, let's get rid of this. Can't have these. Wrong button. Hypercube. Let's go with the orange, see what it looks like. Alright. So, well, that's coming along nicely. So we got 2 refiners that are turned off. We'll get those hypercubes fixed, and then we'll get them turned back on. So, we need to throw some uranium in this bad boy. And see how she handles. Whether we need more thrust or not. So, we have up, we have down, we have forward, we have backwards, we have left, and we have right. Alright, so we have more thrust in this direction because we're going to be, as we talked about, we're going to be tilted. Let's get some uranium in here. And, oh yeah, there we go. We're going to 17, wasn't it, for disassembling? Pretty sure that's where we're headed with that. There we go. And production, 17. Still working on it. Fantastic. Alright, so we got uranium. In theory, we just throw it in here. And as long as this grid is powered, it's going to pull. There they go. Now it's going to start sipping off that. And it should equally balance out all the reactors. And what is your percentage at? 6%. That's fantastic. That's totally flight capable. Alright, let's see how she handles. We got a lot of voxel, or a lot of greeveling to do. Alright, I'm still torn about putting a 45 here. It's definitely got a shape to it. How are we doing on power? Oh, it moves. It scoots. Alright. Alright, let's make that transition. I want to try picking up. I'm going big, right off the bat. Alright. I have it upside down. Yep, I have it upside down. My landing gear are supposed to be... This is the orientation I planned on flying. Well, relatively, because, yeah. Actually, everything's on the other end, so... Everything should be on auto lock, so we should be able to just come around and... So you have to be a little bit picky. Oh, gee, many Christmas, what was that about? Well, I don't have to worry about picking that one up, do I? I have no idea what that was about. That was a small grid versus large grid. That should not have happened like that. Okay, I gotta make sure no enemy contacts are turning, like, they're mobile on us, so... Oh, with ease. There isn't even an ounce of struggle. Alright, we're gonna get this guy blueprinted now. Confirm it works, then get it blueprinted. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah. Should have been doing it this way all along. Oh, the frames just disappeared. Oh, the carnage. I can't even pan. There we go. Oh, that's why. It just devoured the entire ship. Like... A little damage there in the middle. It's no problem. Once we turn the projector back on, it'll get repaired. That's the whole point of the projector, is that what little bit of damage we'll take, it's just going to recuperate, so... Please be an asteroid. Okay. Like a shark going across... Oh, man, that was spooky. I got a couple hours of runtime. So problems I have with this setup now is the lights are facing the wrong way. For starters. Our landing gear are not set up the way I intended. Because now I have to be picky about where my landing gear are. Oh yeah, this is effortless. This is fantastic. Now I just need to make a same version of this in small grid to go and pick up, do the higher speed stuff, like picking up more smaller bits. Actually, what I would do with that is probably this guy back in its flat orientation with all the gear underneath that I was talking about. So just kind of remove the nose there. It is absolutely stunning how nice this thing is maneuvering. Drop that off. Get out of here before the frame rate dies. So this is probably the most intact one we got lying around. There's actually still some thruster firing going on. I think we might want to go back and look how much damage is done over there before we bring this guy in. Got debris sliding down the side of the mountain there. Alright, so I'm going to give that a minute to finish up doing the teardown, and so then we can add in the bits from the expansion. I honestly had no idea why that small grid totally freaked out like that. Thinking maybe it was landing geared too, and then I kind of like twisted the debris. Maybe something like that. There you go. All right, let's do the transition. So we should be able to go to right about here and then get out. Yeah. And so the goal for parking this guy is literally just to bring it in. And do that. There we go. And I can do that on any wall. And that's why I put these cages in. I had that anticipated. So I need to flip that cockpit over 180. And that'll put those landing gear and the lights and everything in the correct orientation. We have a lot of greebles to do. That's all heavy, right? Okay. That's light. That's got to go then. Okay. So the whole thing's going to be heavy armor. That was just effortless. I mean, it was just super smooth. I took a little bit of damage down here. That's fine. Okay. Wind turbines have kicked up to full speed. That's cool. I would like to get this done, so we can move on to the next step of this. Okay, can we make the jump? Yeah, we made the jump. Alright, so let's get the bobs turned off. Okay. All the builders. Alright, let's do it this way. Oh, okay, I took that group out. Alright. Where? Another tribute. Yeah, it must be a tribute magnet. Yeah, that we're like right in the middle of V-Core's homeland, and we didn't know it. Not like we had a map for where to set up at, right? So. Alright, so let's let them go ahead and do what they're doing. So I have a problem with this is I'm afraid that those are going to eventually end up inside of here. Just going to work with it. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So we need... like right there, and then right there, I think. That's going to be based upon over here. Now we need to go left a lot. Something like that. One more. Okay, so that's good left to right. And then I think we need to come in one more block. No. No, that's right. Okay, so that's that one. This one's going to be renamed also. Okay. Just a little extra. All right, let's get this blueprint. Come on, where you at? There it is. There's that. Oh, hey, I turned too far. Oops. All right, let's get this done here. All right. I can't tell. Okay, I think that's right. I can't tell. Since I broke it, I'm gonna... Oh, we need to turn it around. Okay, so let's get that turned around, and then we'll be good. It's upside down. It's upside down. There we go. That's where we need it. Did I actually just get that? No, I think we're off by like 2 blocks. Off by 1 block. This is a little off. That's fine. It'll be fine. As long as everything's piped, that's all that matters, right? That should do it. Or not, I went the wrong way. So we're at 33, we need to go to 31. Oh, oh my goodness. That's not funny. Okay, so it needs to go in 1. So we need to do horizontal 1. With the correct direction too, though. I think that's right. And that fixed that lineup, and that should have fixed that lineup. Alright, there we go. So we're going to have a proper grinding pit now. Okay, and then we go builders. There did have a group for builders. I thought so. Alright, so let's turn you guys back on. Building pit. Alright. So that's going to take a minute. Like a good long minute. So for sure next episode I'm going to work on getting the arm I want over here to start printing ships like Razorbacks and more Skyhooks and the like. So I think what I want to do now for the Skyhook is I need to figure out a place one for bottom landing gear, because I don't want to have to rely on the side landing gear because it's not going to work every time. So I do need to reinstall some of these though too. Was it 3 apart? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. Yeah, I was severely impressed. It worked fantastic. Oh, another thing we could do is put a connector on here. So this pipe is going to come up, and it's going to come out. It's going to be a piston, and on that pipe we can have a connector, so something like this can come in with a connector right here and tie into the base to get charged. Bob's still chilling. Alright. Let's see here, if that's like that. Only problem about having those all the way over there on that hotbar is I don't have my tools on that hotbar. Alright, that looks cool. I mean, I'm literally into armor and greeble now, so on this guy, so might need to go ahead and get some symmetry turned back on. This guy, again, I don't plan on this thing seeing combat, so it getting armored is it getting out of the way if it does get shot at. Like survivability, but also mass. I mean, what happened today was its successful run was partly because of its just sheer mass. So I also don't want to overburden it because I want the thrust that it has to be applied to the vehicles we're picking up. But this is going to come down to pretty much just protecting the blocks that we have. So we want 2, like so we can still get in there to put fuel in it. There we go. Let's get this rotated. I need to get this done too. I don't know what's going to fall when I do this. I mean, the grid supported plenty of places, but I don't know what in this area is going to fall apart when I do this. There'd be a gyro that'd fall off. That would be what? Alright, so I go back to 5. 1. Okay. So let's get our cockpit on here. Alright, so that's right side up. That should be the orientation we're looking for. No, it's not. That is the orientation we're looking for. That's why we can't have nice things. Come on. Alright, fine, be that way. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the channel. Huge leaps forward in today's episode. Skyhook works. Got, what, 3 wrecks cleaned up. And then we got this all set up and going. Oh, I didn't turn these other projectors on. There we go. So now any repairs that need to be done, see? Boom, right there. And that's the plan. I mean, it's going to take damage, but that's the whole point of the way I built it the way I did, was that we could run projectors to keep it built and keep it under production. So again, I appreciate you guys supporting the channel as we get some more incoming. And more tributes. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.